Hey wizards, guess what? It is Kieran Ashhammer. I'm back for another episode of the Dual School Fire and Storm walkthrough, guys, and we are here to talk with the Queen. She let us release the student who is now on his way back to Wizard City, and now we've got to help with finding the Elephant Prince. Okay, we took down two of the big bads. Now let's get some more information.
You are most welcome. Still, he was quite a popular attraction. You must go to the Drum Jungle and catch the Shadow Servants who have my son Tiziri, the Prince. If you don't reach them soon, they'll make it to the Elephant Graveyard. Ask Captain Hannibal to take you to the Drum Jungle.
Okay, Drum Jungle time. Well, let's go find Captain Hannibal. And let's get going, guys. Woohoo! Good times. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, so the nice thing about the Drum Jungle is that's going to give us a chance once we do a couple quests to do some spell upgrading. Well, nothing right away. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not anything right away. Yeah. But I'll show you when we get there. Yeah, I bet you some of you probably have already figured out what we're talking about. Let's talk to Hannibal.
Hello there. Sorry, kid. The bridge is still shut fast, so I can't take the Zafarian Queen further upriver. However, my brother Mago has a ship docked on the waterfront. The Dancing Queen. Go talk to him. He'll take you to the Drum Jungle.
Okay, let's go talk to Mago. Notice that he had his tusk off on the other side. Yeah, interesting stuff. Very good. Well, I hope everybody's been doing great. I have been doing great. It's been a couple days since our last episode, and so we're going to continue moving along like we've been doing. By the way, guys, 2 free things you can do to help support the channel that cost you nothing but really mean a ton to me. 1, you can hit that like button. That's a big thing right there. Just hitting that like button is really big. And number 2, you can go ahead and also hit that, subscribe button. Thank you so much.
What's that? My brother sent you? Good to meet you, Wizard. I've longed to visit other worlds in the Spiral. Perhaps you can help me get a flying ship someday. Hannibal said to take you to the Drum Jungle. Fair enough. Hop aboard the Dancing Queen.
Very good. Let's go.
Whew, we made it. I've anchored us in this cove because it's dangerous to travel too far upstream. You'll find nothing but black tusk cultists and blackback soldiers. However, we should have been met by a friend of mine. I'm worried that she's not here. Can you scout the gorilla treetop village and see what you can find?
Sure can. But look at this, guys. It's another obelisk. At some point, we're going to be able to get that thing working, and that's going to give us a really nice spell card upgrade. Okay.
Those gorillas look pretty rough and not very friendly.
Ah, yes. Been here before. Let's go talk to Mago.
What you described doesn't sound good. Alright, I hate to ask you this, but we need to find my friend, Coco Smokesign. She's one of the few gorillas that has resisted the lure of the shadow. Go up into the treetop village and thrash some of the blackback soldiers until one drops Coco's whereabouts.
Let's go thrash some blackbacks. Whoa, very good, very good, very good. Okay, nice. Yeah, these guys look like brutes. But I will tell you, if you have, oh yeah, I did do some running around yesterday. I'll tell you what it was here in just a minute. I do have. Sorry. Okay, these guys, if you are doing animus collecting from astrology, these guys right here are a couple of nice lifers. Yeah, they'll do some healing and they'll hook you up. They're not bad minions to get. I'm not sure. Can we collect gorillas? I've never tried collecting gorillas. That's okay. We need to knock these guys down ASAP. Okay. I say, wow. Well, that doesn't help any. Okay. We'll just have this charge up ready to go. This'll hurt a little bit. You know, I don't think I meant to do what I just did. Yeah. Well, mistakes happen sometimes, guys. Sometimes they happen. Oh, good thing I got a healing spell in my deck. Now, I wonder when we critical with that one, you'll... well... Wow, they are not letting up at all, are they? Okay, let's see here. Well, we got a dragon on the mend. That's what I meant to do, was a dragon. Well, you know, mistakes happen sometimes. Are you kidding me? See what I mean by them? They'll heal? Yeah. Okay. Oh, so I was going to do some pet breeding the other day, and I ran out of gold. I need to save some gold up. Yeah. Okay. Still got to wait another round, so we'll wait another round. I remember when I got to this point with some of my other wizards the first time we ever went into this area, and yeah, these were some challenging fights right here. These blackback gorillas do not play around. Especially if you're on level. Yep. Okay. Especially if you make mistakes. Okay, this is what I meant to do earlier. But mistakes were made. Yeah, mistakes were made. It happens. There we go. Now their health back up. Let's go ahead and grab a couple of guys and try this again. Okay. Try not to mess this one up this time. Me, that is me. Very, very good. If we could just get the pips. Okay, one more pip. There we go. Nice of that guy to ask. It's always nice when you have a nice, polite wizarder out there. Goodbye, guys.
Your magic has made a monkey out of me. Kala Silverback's lieutenant has imprisoned her in a village hut.
Okay, so she's been imprisoned in a village hut. I'm sure we're going to have to help with that.
Terrific work! We need to free Coco Smoke Sign. Kala's lieutenant has her, huh? That must be Ogun Daggertooth, if I've got one tusk.
Okay, guys, we leveled up. And guess what that means?
I trust you aren't too busy. Come and see me if you've got a moment. You should be pleased.
We are going to go talk to the boss, the professor, because that could be a moment worth going into. So yeah, sorry. If the teacher calls, that means we might be able to get a spell upgrade. Ooh, and that could be very nice. Could be very, very nice. Let's go see what she has to say. Oh yeah, by the way, I was going to tell you this, but there's a couple of fire spells that I had forgotten to get, and I'm going to show them to you here in just a second. But between episodes, I went ahead and went to Grizzleheim and got a couple of extra spells. For instance, let me show you to you. So in Grizzleheim, there's a couple of spells, and I think I might have mentioned I was wondering where these were, and I forgot to get them. The first one is this one right here, the three traps, the fuel. That tends to be really nice, especially with your AoE spells. Pop that on a big boss guy, and then AoE him, and boom, 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 get some additional hits. So there you go. I forgot that. And then the second one was the power link right here, which gives you a bigger attack damage, AoE, and a bigger heal back. So it's kind of like doing an attack, but getting a fairy heal back on you. Not great. It was just one of the spells I hadn't picked up yet that were fire. I'm trying to pick up all the fire spells that I can. Okay, well, since we're talking new spells, let's talk to the boss.
How good of you to drop by. I have some wonderful news. According to my notes, you are due for a new spell. Congratulations. You'll need to do a bit of research, however. You're also due for a bit of a vacation, so, well, 2 birds, 1 stone. The spell you will learn is the Rain of Fire, pulling molten fire from the earth into a flaming display of destruction. First, though, a fire safety lesson. And no one knows the dangers of volcanoes more than the esteemed Tupatawa of Celestia. You should go at once to speak with Tupatawa, the counselor to the water moles in Celestia's floating land. Get to it.
Okay, let's go get this new spell. Shouldn't take very long. How awesome is that? I love getting a new spell. New spell time for my fire guy. Now, the downside is at this point, you can't get any of the new fire spells. That's right. You can't get any of the new fire spells. And, any of the new storm spells. You can't get any of the new storm spells. Not until you get to level 100. So, part of the downside of doing a dual school is you can't follow both schools all the way up the ranks at the same time. Yeah. That is one of the downsides of doing a dual school. So you notice we haven't gotten a new storm spell for quite a while, and that's primarily because we have not been able to get them because they don't teach them anymore. Used to be you could get a few more storm spells, as I recall. If you were doing dual school, there's a few more that would show up there in the training with the trainer. I believe you probably would have been able to get Stormlord by now, but they changed that. So you can only get that one when you get to the Arcanum. And there's some new spells you will get at the Arcanum, but unfortunately you just don't get them until that. And you don't get there until level 100 or somewhere around there. Yeah, somewhere around there. So that's the downside. That's okay because we can still get spells out of the spell. You know what I'm talking about. Not spell cards, the treasure cards. Okay, Tupatawa. There he is. Let's talk to the big guy.
Fire Wizard. You seek know-how about Rain of Fire spell? Water moles of old suffer much when volcanoes wake and roar. Long ago, water moles did not know how or when volcanoes were born. Bad times. When we learn to sense them, better times. Wizards who want to summon Rain of Fire must learn to listen to ground. Sense a Rain of Fire. Bring it up to ground. best advice? If Volcano comes, you should be on the other side. Maybe do like water moles and move out of way. I teach you ritual to call rain of fire, but you need name of volcano spirit. That you must get from Fire Lady of Ravenwood.
Tupatawa teaches you the ritual to summon the rain of fire, but it is missing the volcano spirit's name. You will need to get that missing piece from your teacher, Dahlia Falmea.
That sounds good. Let's see if she'll actually have it to teach it to me. So, there we go. Good times all around, right, guys? Back to Wizard City. Boy, that wasn't too hard. I guarantee you she's not going to have a name. I bet you we're probably going to have to go and fight somebody for a name, I bet. I mean, that's what I'm used to doing. I mean, usually stuff like this isn't, like, straightforward. Yeah. At least around this levels of it is. Yeah. Okay. Ah, yes. Well, I guess we had our vacation.
I assume you learned the ritual, yes? Tupatawa told you that the Rain of Fire spell requires the name of a volcano spirit, right? I have some unfortunate news for you. I had a list of volcano spirits, but it appears to be missing from my archives. The list was lost when Morganth's minions came poking around Wizard City. I suspect one of them in particular, the Hoarder. The Hoarder makes its home in Dragonspire, amidst the ruins. Milos Bookworm in the Athenaeum can guide you to the Hoarder. Go to Dragonspire, speak to Milos Bookworm, recover the list of volcano spirits.
Alrighty, so the Hoarder, yes, I knew the Hoarder was going to be popping up. Like, for instance, if you go talk to Eric Wordrune, you can get those 2 spells I showed you, which are side spells. There's a few side spells like that are side quest spells, and that's where I got the 2 that I did. Now, the Hoarder, he hoards a few of the upper level spells, like this one right here. So this is something that most classes end up having to go through to get that next spell. Well, let's go talk to our old friend Milos Bookworm. He's always very kind and very helpful. And we are going to be able to find that on Volcano Spirit. Of course, where else would you find a Volcano Spirit but out here on, like, Dragonspire? Old Cyrus holding up the fort out here. One thing they could do to the game is they could, like, to update things, they could take somebody like Cyrus, who was only there for stopping the whole scenario, and maybe putting somebody else there and replacing him, so it doesn't seem like he spends all his time over here. Let's talk to Milos.
Greetings, young wizard. It's been a while since I last saw you. How are your studies proceeding? A list of volcano spirit names? The Hoarder? That sounds like far too much for someone as young as you. I am reluctant to tell you, but I am certain you will not leave without it. The Hoarder is in the Plaza of Conquests. If you wish to recover this list of volcano spirits, defeat the Hoarder and take it. It's so difficult to remember.
Oh, he was going to hit us with a side quest. Need to get out of there quick. Some of these guys, they just don't take no for an answer. Okay. The nice thing is Plaza Conquest isn't too far away from here, so. Ooh, look at that, a teleport hub. That will make life a little bit quicker. Ah, yes, that's where I thought it was. Just over the hill here. Very nice, very nice. I can't remember the Hoarder what he is, but we're going to find out.
I should lock the door to my tower, but it would keep me from such wonderful entertainment. Enter and face your doom.
Look, there's bookcases for all the schools he's been hoarding stuff from. Okay, I think we have the right mix of spells to take this guy on. So let's go ahead and do this thing. Very, very good. Okay, so yes, I hope you guys don't mind the detour. We need to grab ourselves a new spell. Good times. Let's see. Let's blade up. Yeesh. Okay, we need a hit because we need to get rid of the Black Rock guy. Okay. Okay, guys, I think it's just about our turn. Let's do it. It's a nice hit right there. Yeah, no complaints. Okay, here we go. Really don't need another dragon. Let's go and throw this one for right now. Yeah, he didn't like that, did he? Keep the pressure on him. Okay. Downside is we're going to need some pips for this next hit. So I say... He doesn't have his shields up, though. Yeah, we'll do the elephant. Ew. Okay. To save up and hit, or well, he doesn't have that many pips. We'll take the risk. It won't kill him, unfortunately, but it'll be a hit. Okay, so unless he has shields, that is not really all that worth doing. Okay. Okay, here's where I hope we survive. Ooh. What do you think, guys? Heal? Some heal action? I'm thinking we should just... Oh, I'm so torn. He can't possibly kill me with one. Yeah. We'll take the risk. Oh. Well. Okay, yeah, he only had one pip. Now, if he had a lot of pips and he did like an attack like that, because usually the natural attacks are pip base, that could have been bad. Well, should we strike? Let's do it. No critical? Are you kidding me? It's like the only time I don't get a critical. Did you see that? That was terrible. Okay, I can't ignore my plight at the moment, so. What? Now I'm really starting to worry. Okay. This fight has decidedly taken a direction, hasn't it? Okay, we're still in the game. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. Should we go for it? If we're critical, I guess we'll be okay. And we'll do a little bit of healing action, too. Thank you. A little bit of power link. Well, I guess it's really just about sitting back now. And watching the fireworks. Might as well heal myself up while I'm waiting. Aha! That feels good. And the Hoarders defeated.
Take what you want, wizard. It will not aid you against my queen, Morganth. She will strike from the dark heart of the Shadow Web and destroy everything you have ever known.
Wow, that guy was pleasant. Let's hear. We want the fire rack here.
You search the bookshelf and find the list of volcano names. You should take it to Professor Falmea in Ravenwood.
Let's head over to the professor. Fantastic. This is awesome.
Well done. Now we have all we need.
Okay.
You've got a list of volcano spirits and the ritual to summon the rain of fire. Now it's time to put them together. Let us have you do a trial run. No need to go far. I have an affinity for Firecat Alley, so why don't you head over there? The area in front of Shellis Gruffheart should serve perfectly.
Excellent. Let's go call a volcano. Yeah. Awesome. Let's zip over there and do our final summoning here, guys. Very, very good. Now, this is a pretty good spell. So when is this spell really super useful? Well, that's a good question, you know. What's different about this AoE spell compared to, say, like Fire Dragon? Fire Dragon does its big hit right at the beginning or in the first hit. Okay, Fire Dragon does its big hit, bam, first right away. And then you have follow-up damage that comes around. And a lot of wizards, they use Fire Dragon just because it will hit big hits first off, and it's a great one to go. Now, Rain of Fire, though, this is more of a smoldering burner. Yeah, most of its damage is done over the time. Yeah. So, for instance, the first initial hit, not bad at all, but doesn't really do the lion's share of the damage. It does a ton more damage over the next 3 rounds. Okay, let's go ahead and do this.
This looks like the right place.
Yes, it does.
Speak the ritual, call upon a volcano spirit, and wait for the rain of fire.
Okay, you guys ready to do this? I'm going to let the thing fade. There we go. Let's do this. There we go. Isn't that cool?
You think you can handle the heat?
Hey, for sure. Let's head back to Falmea. Yeah, I use the teleport when I can. Tends to save us a little bit of time. Very good, very good. Okay, let's zip around the corner here.
You look like you've been standing close to a fire. Excellent work. I am proud to teach you to call upon the rain of fire.
There we go, guys. 9 pip spell. Big damage. But boy, it takes a while for those pips to come up. So will we use this? I don't know, guys. We'll add it to the deck. It's not a bad spell, but unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. Hope you guys have a great time. This is Kieran Ashhammer for the Dual School Fire and Storm walkthrough. Have a great day, guys. Catch you later. Bye-bye.